John Buckey, and I am the former principal of Nantucket High School. The project that I worked on with NCTV was the class of 2020 high school graduation, which could not look anything like it had in prior years. Realizing that we could not have the high school graduation as we had previously was very difficult, because graduation is a very emotional time outside of a pandemic. And so realizing that some of the valued traditions were going to have to be done differently was a challenge. And so having the emotional tie to graduation, I think, was the biggest hurdle, in that people wanted it to be as it had been in every other year. And the great thing about NCTV was they understood that and made those valued traditions come to life in a different way, but in a meaningful way that made families and graduates feel valued. My experience in working with NCTV was phenomenal. They thought outside the box, had different ideas for how we could make a high school graduation in a pandemic special and meaningful for the graduates, and far and away they more than capitalized on that promise. The class of 2020 had a graduation ceremony that was as much like the traditional graduation as it could be. NCTV was there for several days, filming each graduate walking across the stage, and then wove that into a beautiful ceremony. It was phenomenal. There was just simply nothing that I didn't take to NCTV where they were like, we can make that work, we can do that. And so working with them really was a no-brainer for me to keep that business local, because they had done so much for the community, and taking things that we normally would have done and making them a reality in a pandemic.